I don't need to know or want to know where you're finding these ads, but I don't know. Like I get ads for like balding men and like Viagra and stuff. Like,
Hello and welcome everyone to another episode of Franklin and Douglas, where we talk about current events and give you bad advice. My name is Franklin, and with me, as always, is my buddy Douglas. Double D. How's it going?
buddy, it is going great. Just
I'm glad
great.
to hear that. Good, good. Looking good, feeling good, huh?
You know what? I try, girl. I try. It's all those serums
Mm,
and
mm.
moisturizers. Like us white people, man. We age like grapes. So like raisins. So I got to
I'm
keep it
not
up.
gonna say a word. Oh my goodness. Well, that's good. I'm glad you are doing well. How was your week?
You know what? Week has been a weekend. Uh,
It
it
always does.
I know I've mentioned before, but I'm very privileged to be able to work from home. I had to go back into the office again for yet another meeting,
Good.
and
Good. You need to.
and I mean it did turn out good. So the last time we spoke about this, the person that was next to me was hacking and coughing up a lung. Thankfully today, I brought my hand sanitizer, brought a little face mask just in case, but nobody was hacking and coughing this time. So I think it was a successful trip. And then also, I've been on this little kick about coffee mugs lately. So I got this recent one.
Oh,
Uh,
move it in a little bit. I can't see it.
so it says Stool Aid, and it
Oh my
is the
God.
Kool-Aid guy, all brown. So just what coffee's supposed to do, help keep things moving and
That looks
shaking.
awesome. Yes, that's awesome. I like that a lot.
So how's your week?
Uh, it's been a lot. It's been going a lot going on.
Oh.
And it might sound a little raspy there, My allergies have been kicking my butt
Mm.
all week. And so yeah, just been coughing and sneezing and ooh. But the week is going okay. No problems other than that. Um, let's see what else is going on. Oh, I'm planning a little trip next week.
Oh,
We'll get into that later. But yeah.
okay. Getting that
Yeah.
BBL.
I don't need that. Oh my god. I can take it off my back fat, yeah. Or push it down.
Just a little movement there.
Just a little movement, that's all it needs.
Oh my
Exactly.
goodness.
Okay, well, what do you have for us this week?
Yeah, so speaking of stool aid, of shit
Oh,
going down, let's let's
but
talk
boom.
right. Let's talk a little politics, shall we?
Okay, we haven't done that in a while.
I know. Well, we tried to avoid it, but this one I felt was pretty pertinent
Okay.
to our world. So on March 17th of 2025, Senator Justin Eichorn was arrested in Bloomington, Minnesota during a sting operation targeting individuals attempting to solicit minors for prostitution. You heard
I'm
that right.
sorry, what?
Yes. So
It's not
according
shocking, but what?
right. So according to reports, Eichhorn believed, and hopefully I'm saying his last name right. It's Eichorn. I'm saying Eichhorn.
It's
Believed
just
he
corn.
right, corn. Believed he was communicating with a 17-year-old girl who was actually
Mm,
an undercover police officer. He allegedly attempted to arrange a meeting for sexual activities leading to this arrest. So,
activities.
yeah, you I picture like Chris Hansen waiting there in the kitchen counter.
And hey, what are you doing?
Yeah. Who is that six pack of wine coolers for? Or four
That
pack,
Domino's pizza.
right? So let's talk about the legal proceedings.
Okay.
What's going on here? So Eichhorn was arrested after they set up an online sting by placing ads in the internet offering commercial sex, according to the DOJ. First of all, like
What's
not
commercial sex? I need an explanation on commercial sex.
well, and my thing too is like an online state or placing ads in the internet. Like I don't need to know or want to know where you're finding these ads, but I don't know. Like I get ads for like balding men and like Viagra and stuff. Like, thankfully, I don't
You're
get
not
for
you're not
minors,
on the
but
right ads.
apparently, like,
Looking for commercial sex?
so I must be doing something right.
Mhm.
So,
Mm.
according to the police allegations, Eichorn, a married man and father of four, responded to one of the ads when the officer, pretending to be a sex worker, said they were actually not 18 but 17. Eichorn allegedly kept messaging them, asking about various sex acts. And when he's shown up to the meetup, they found around $129 and a condom in his truck.
He was gonna give him a tip.
So I guess the conversation first started off that this undercover agent said they were 18, then they changed it and said they were 17. And he then Eichhorn proceeded to ask for nude pictures after they found out they were 17. So uh
Okay.
yeah. So following this arrest,
Okay, it was a
okay.
female though, right?
Yes, or posing as a
Oh.
female. I don't know if the cop themselves was a female, but
Mhm.
the online profile that they were posing as is a female.
Got you. Okay, good stuff. Okay.
So I know.
All right.
So following his arrest, Eichhorn was charged with attempted coercion and enticement of a minor, a federal offense that can carry significant penalties. He appeared in
Enticement.
enticed. He appeared in court on March 20th, where the judge Shannon Elkins ordered his release to a halfway house with GPS monitoring pending trial, and he's restricted from unsupervised contact with minors and his limited internet access. Which thank goodness.
Right? No one needs those ads coming through for
That's
commercial
true.
sex.
I mean, it's not funny, but it's kind of wild to like think that that's out there, you know?
But it's not shocking because all of those, what do you call them? Politicians who always promote, family values, and they are so disgusted of the gay lifestyle and
Hmm.
all these other things are the main ones out there going
Yeah.
looking for a little commercial sex.
I mean,
Underage boys and
yeah. Well,
man.
so and just to end on like the legal portion, so the governor is Tim Walz, your friend of mine.
Ooh, that's my buddy.
So Eichhorn submitted his resignation from the Minnesota Senate, stating, "I must focus on personal matters at this time. It
You
has been
think?
it has been an honor to serve in the Minnesota Senate." So his resignation came right before the Senate was going to vote on his expulsion.
Exactly.
Like personal matters, girl, please.
Personal matters. I want to focus on commercial sex.
Right?
Wow. So, okay. So now what's the next step? Are they going to court? Is he, um, or did he just get, he just
Yeah.
got canned?
So it
He just
so
rather resigned.
yeah, no, he resigned. So they're still in the process now, a legal process, because this all just recently happened.
Okay.
So why does this matter? Why are we bringing this up? So Eichhorn was serving his third term in the Minnesota Senate after first being elected in 2016 and winning re-elections in 2020 and 2022. And
Hmm.
like you were saying earlier, he campaigned on family values and that the Democrats were trying to take away their way of life. Well, if your way of life is soliciting commercial sex with minors, let's take it away. Aye.
Yeah, I think so. I think that needs to be taken away. And that's what I'm talking about. They, not they, but a lot of politicians, that's what the platform is. They
Hmm.
want family values back, and they think that the drag queens are
Right.
are killing the kids with their stuff. But you don't see a drag queen out there soliciting commercial sex,
Right.
or for underage kids and things like that. So yeah, it's really creepy out there. You got to be careful.
Well, and
So
so this Eichhorn guy has taken a conservative stand against young children learning about gender diversity and sexual orientations. He
of
expressed
course.
his position stating, "I don't want my elementary age kids learning this stuff. Before you know it, they'll be reading kids 50 Shades of Grey. This discussion is better had at a more mature age." So I guess a more mature age is 17 in his mind.
Exactly. Huh.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, everyone needs to read, 50 Shades of Grey. It's very empowering.
Is
It's
it?
a great read. You really need to. You know.
I've seen parts of the movie. I'm good. So,
Yeah.
and here's the thing he's most recently known for. So he is also known as a co-author of a bill designating TDS, or Trump derangement syndrome, as a mental illness. The so-called symptoms of TDS are Trump-induced general hysteria, which produces an inability to distinguish between legitimate policy differences and signs of psychic pathology in President Donald J. Trump's behavior. So his bill would
That was a
distinct,
lot to take in.
yeah,
So is you say so I can what is it called? TDS?
TDS, or Trump derangement syndrome.
So okay.
So
Let me
it's
write that
basically
down.
saying that, people that are against Trump or are angered by Trump's actions, that they'll have a mental illness.
Oh, I'm glad I don't have that mental illness.
I mean, sign me up. Do I get a benefits, workman's comp? Can I get some extra
That's
medication?
because I am going to put that down as one of my illnesses to get out of work. You know,
So
Trump deranged syndrome,
yeah. And it
TDS.
would distinguish TDS as an acute onset of paranoia in otherwise normal persons that is in reaction to the policies and presidencies of Donald Trump. So it's
I love it.
right.
I love it.
I mean, the bill is still active because there are other co-authors of the bill. I believe there's 5 total, including this Eichorn.
Now, is he a
So
Republican, a Democrat, or an independent?
what do you think? He's a Republican.
Oh, oh, okay. And
So
he's creating this bill.
yes, with 4 other Republicans, and it's still
Huh.
sitting in the Health and Human Services Committee. So if it passes through the Senate, it's, unlikely to be signed by Tim Walz, but it's a real thing. Like, this is what their politicians feel is needed for their districts. It's wild.
Okay, well, drive on. I love it. I mean, we all need that. TDS.
Right.
Yeah. What's going on with you? Got a little TDS? Looks like
Yeah.
you're breaking out with a little TDS. I love it. Oh
So, I mean, the
man.
only good thing is, and it's a very low bar to to meet. A lot of his
Mhm.
colleagues are, speaking out against him, and like I said earlier, they were already looking to expose him. But I mean, again,
Mhm.
this is like you said, the platform of family values that, drag queens are the ones that are, soliciting sex and hurting minors, and the trans community. And here we have a white married father, Christian family values, saying that we're trying to, ruin his family values, and he's the one that's out here soliciting sex from minors. So
It wasn't just sex. It was commercial
commercial
sex.
sex.
All right. There's a big difference. I want you to make sure you know that. All right.
I
Well,
I need you to
we'll
look up commercial sex and see what the difference is.
exactly. Well, let's continue to monitor that. He's on a house arrest right now, right?
uh yeah, he's at I believe they said a
Halfway
halfway
house
home. Right. So he's
with a
yeah,
GPS monitoring device.
yeah. Just don't go to Planet Fitness for the tanning beds, girl.
Ooh, dang, that's right. Okay. Wow. Okay. Well, that's that's some good stuff right there. So we'll keep monitoring his situation, see how he's gonna do.
Yeah, and just to end too, like beyond like him, so like his family has businesses in Grand Rapids, which have
Mhm.
reportedly been receiving threatening phone calls, leading to increased, stress and concern amongst his relatives. He has a uncle, Rusty Eichorn, stated that
Yes,
it's
Rusty.
Rusty, stated that the store has been subjected to harassing calls, and some serious enough to involve law enforcement. I mean, it's unfortunate because, the family probably didn't want this,
Of course.
they probably weren't promoting this. Um, but, if they all have the same beliefs, fuck them.
Ooh, good Lord. Okay, well, with that, what advice do you have
My advice
for
is
him and others?
don't solicit commercial sex. Just solicit normal sex.
Don't solicit it at all.
Yeah,
How about
please,
that?
please.
Wow.
Get on your
Okay.
grinder. Get with someone that is, of age, please.
Not the
So
grinder.
Tinder, grinder, whatever you
Oh my
people use. So as always, we want to remind our audience that we are not trained professionals and our advice
No,
should not be taken seriously. Hence
never.
the previous comments. But what qualifications do we have, Franklin?
Well, we survived the two for one night in the Castro and didn't get solicited by commercial sex from the man in the white van. And we are able to lead you through life's challenges. Hit me with it.
You know, I wonder if the man in the van had enough money and condoms for us that night, or if he just thought that we were going to be free dates.
They will never have enough condoms for us.
So today we'll be pulling our questions from Reddit's advice and Am I the Asshole category.
You are.
Thanks. If you'd like us to answer your request for advice, please DM us on our socials or comment. Maybe your
Okay.
question will appear on our next episode.
Ooh, here we go.
All right. So this one is like very personal to me because I feel like I definitely have a stance on this. So this one is, am I the asshole for telling my girlfriend to suck it up around my clown figurines? Goes on to say
Yeah,
that
this is you.
this is definitely me. So me, a 26-year-old male, and my girlfriend, 24-year-old female, have been dating for 2 years. Since we started dating, she's known that I love clowns. I have several porcelain clowns displayed around my house on walls, hung from the ceiling on little swings, and on shelves. I adore
Mm-mm.
these weird little creatures.
Mm-mm. Already.
Well, last week I bought 2 Venetian masks from the thrift store, and they're in great condition. I got them for a decent price too. She hates them. She said they were creepy and give her bad vibes, whatever that means. I told her that I would take down the masks when she's staying the night, but I'm not getting rid of them. She told me that was fine. Yesterday, she got up and told me that we needed to talk. She told me that she's sick of seeing my weird decorations and clown toys everywhere, that they're ugly and creep her out. I asked her where this was all coming from because she has never mentioned my clowns before. And she said, me bringing those ugly fucking masks into our home was the last straw. And my obsession with clowns was charming before, but now it's just disturbing. I told her that I would take down the mask when she was over. But one, this isn't our home, it's my apartment. And two, she's known about the clowns for years, and to try to stop me from decide or decorating my place how I please is controlling. She told me either get rid of some of them or we're done. I told her to just suck it up while she's here, and if she can't, then I'll come to her place every week. She didn't like that answer and called me a child before leaving. I texted her to apologize for telling her to suck it up about the clowns, but she hasn't responded to me. So am I the asshole for telling her to suck it up about my clown figurines? Ugh.
That's now you like to say, yeah, that is a subject near and dear to your heart.
Yeah.
But right off the bat, no, I mean, that's his place. He can decorate it how he wants. It is creepy, He's going to be on the next serial killers, but it is a little creepy. I don't like the clowns either, as well as you, but that's his home, right? Decorate it the way you feel. And yeah, if she doesn't like it, tell him to come to her house, where she has what? Just plain white walls? you know, it is a little creepy. But I think she was the child for just leaving. You've been with him for 2 years. You know that's his thing.
Right.
So why are you tripping? And again, why can't they go to your place?
Right.
Why can't you have him over if you don't like that? Yeah, some people have a little phobia about the clowns and the creepiness of it. So I don't think I think he's weird, yeah, but that's his thing. That's what he wants. Let him enjoy it. And yeah, tell him to kick her to the curb.
I mean, that So this is twofold. A, I hate clowns. They're
Exactly.
creepy. And I hate like dolls and like those type of figurine, like marionettes and that. Oh my God, that his house is my little nightmare. I just
Mm-hmm.
when you talk about the clowns on swings, like I like shuddered when I was reading reading that. And so like for me, like the first date going to his place, that would have been a hard no. I'm like,
Yeah.
nope. John Wayne Gacy vibes. I'm good. Enjoy the rest of your life. I'm out.
I'm out. Yeah, no,
So
I think like again, if they want to make the relationship work, I think he could meet her in the middle, but also just go to her place. But eventually, she's going to have to come pick him up, or they spend time together. What if they decide to get married? Is she going to get him a clown room?
ugh,
You know,
ugh.
so it's a lot. They got to, they've got a lot to unpack.
Listen,
So
I be sleeping and then wake up in the middle of the night and just like look over and there'll just be like a clown like standing on the
just
bed staring at
standing
me.
there, okay, just.
Ugh. Or what was it?
That's great.
Was it Poltergeist, the clown that was underneath the bed? Oh no.
Was it Poltergeist? I can't remember.
Yeah.
Somebody was. Oh no, I thought no. Okay, what's the clown that's in the gutter in
Oh,
the?
that's it.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying. They're just all bad. I mean, I'm
and
sorry
then
if for some of our listeners, if your profession is a clown, it's scary.
and then what about Krusty the Clown?
Oh, he's different.
He's the best one.
He is the best one.
Oh my goodness.
All
Oh
right. Well,
yeah.
let's do a
Poor thing.
little palate cleanser, shall we? So the next one
Okay.
is, am I the asshole for asking my roommate's girlfriend to wipe the seat every time she gets done using the toilet? I mean, I don't know. Is this a palate cleanser? It might not be. So
Yes.
I,
Nobody likes butt parsley on the seat.
so I, a 27-year-old male, live with my roommate, a 30-year-old trans female. Her girlfriend just moved in, even when I advised against it. The girlfriend is also a slob. She moved down from out of state with the promises of getting a job. It's been 3 months, and the girlfriend hasn't even shown signs of filling out an application. The girlfriend, yeah, the girlfriend doesn't clean up after themselves, and from what I observed, only takes a shower twice a week.
Mm.
When I bring
I'm
this
getting
up to my,
queasy.
I know when you mentioned the smell.
Oh, God.
When I bring this up to my roommate, she gets all defensive and says I've not given the girlfriend a real chance.
3 months is a good chance, I think.
Right. My roommate is covering the girlfriend's expenses, everything down to the dental floss. Yet the girlfriend acts as if they are giving me the honor of letting me live in the apartment I split rent in. I eventually stopped pestering the girlfriend on everything but one thing, wiping the toilet seat when they're done. They always leave droplets on the seat, and I don't like wiping it down every time I need to sit. The girlfriend has called me every hurtful thing imaginable in the book, and I broke face after the last time and raised my voice at them. Now my roommate is threatening to kick me out if I don't apologize and stop pestering the girlfriend. So am I the asshole in all of this, or should I stand my ground?
No, he's not the asshole. They are. And what do you mean droplets? So they still have their bottoms,
It doesn't
apparently?
say if the girlfriend is trans also.
I
So
thought he said, oh,
the roommate
gross.
is.
Oh, oh, droplets. Yeah, nobody wants to walk into that. Go get yourself another place, dude. Nobody wants to walk into that. I have a phobia about dirty seats, and no one likes that. No one wants to see that. But parsley sitting on the seat
Right.
or droplets, whatnot. I've always been someone who keeps wipes with me, sanitizing stuff,
Yeah.
and just will wipe a toilet seat regardless because you never know.
Yep.
But that's disgusting if you have to do it in your own home.
Yeah.
And the loser girlfriend is not, pulling her weight and cleaning up. At least if you're not working, you should be cleaning that house. It should be spotless.
Cleaning your ass.
Oh God. Yeah, that's disgusting. If I was him, I'd start moving. I'd start getting out. And no, don't apologize. Just pack your stuff, dude, and get out.
I mean, my thing is assert your dominance. I think he should pee all over the toilet seat and leave it.
Ooh,
So that way it'd be
damn.
like, see how you like it.
Exactly.
just,
Ugh.
just sprinkler it.
No, with no hands, huh?
Right, no hands.
Just getting it all. Like,
And if they're only showering twice a week, they're also leaving like butt crust all over that seat too.
ugh, see, I'm about to get sick.
And then, I mean, you've been over my house before too. Like, I keep like
Hmm.
a jug of sanitizing wipes on the back of my toilet because, like, I
Hmm.
get it. Like, if I was going, like, I would appreciate it. I don't
If
know
you just
what's going
where your
on in
butt's
there.
been,
Yeah,
yeah, where your butt, you know.
right.
So no, I bet you if he moves out and the girlfriend is still having to pay for every single thing down to the dental
Hmm.
floss, she's gonna be like, hey, you got to get a job because I can't pay for all of this,
And
right?
I hope the roommate is paying 2/3 of the rent and he's only paying 1/3 because that'd be bullshit
Mm,
right there too.
right. Ugh. Gross. Okay, people.
So maybe it wasn't a palate cleanser.
No, it wasn't. I said that was a little bit much. Both of those were. Well,
Ah.
okay. Well, that was a lot to take in. Thank you very much for all that.
Action-packed episode today.
Thank you.
Uh,
Okay,
well, I mean, thank you again, everyone, for listening. I love the comments. Keep them coming. The likes, the shares. Um,
definitely.
and I'm going to give my piece of advice. Please do not look for commercial sex. And
just just look for normal sex.
yeah, just look for the normal vanilla stuff.
Mm. Okay.
Franklin, anything to take us out on today?
You know, just just be out there doing good stuff, people. Don't leave but don't leave butt parsley on the seats,
Mm.
clean up after yourself in the bathroom, just do what you're supposed to do. And no clowns.
And on that note, bye.
Bye.